Hello and welcome back to the channel and this epic Super Cub adventure. Now this is the last day on this mighty beast, so we need to make it proper 11 out of 10. Well, to start this adventure off properly, what we've decided to do is do a drag race. Now, we're going to be drag racing, of course, the Super Cub 125 against a Honda Monkey 125. Now, all good steeds, all good racehorses get a name, and I've called mine Rodney, and we've called Julian's monkey Bluey. So what I want you to do, down in the comments right now, pause the video and decide which one is going to win. But I suppose the most important question is, are you confident the monkey's going to beat the Cub?
Always confident.
What, like super
Always
confident?
Super confident.
Super confident.
He's going to win.
£100 down. I tell you what, we will race for slips. How does that work?
Let's do that.
Cool. So we're going to race for slips. So whichever one I win, I get to keep Julian's bike because they both belong to him. So let's put these bikes to the challenge and let's race. Are you ready then?
I'm ready.
On your marks?
You ready?
I'm always ready, dude. I'm lightning ready. On your ready? On your marks? Get set, go. Come on, boy. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh, look at this. I would say this is interesting, but I'm one-handed here, people. One-handed. You all right, mate? How you doing? The thing is, no one has ever beaten me, and it ain't gonna happen today. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Rodney the Rocket winner. Oh yeah. And that is how it's done. Well, I'm sorry, dude, but I think you'll find I won. That means that you lost. That means that you're the loser.
No, I didn't lose. You just came first.
What means he's the loser? But you agreed
really.
We were racing for slips, right? What's the best thing in the world? He didn't know what slips were. What was the most funniest thing? Afterwards, he went, what does that mean? But because it's on video, it's legally binding. And now means that Super Cub right there belongs to me.
It doesn't though, does it?
Well, I've named it Rodney. Once you name something, it's yours.
You name it what you like.
It's Rodney. It's Rodney and it's mine.
Yeah, the difference is I'm going to plead the fifth.
You're going to plead. You can't.
The fifth.
You can't. I don't care if you plead.
I'm going to plead the Fifth Amendment.
You can plead whatever you like with what amendment, but at the end of the day, it's mine. So with all that said and done, he feels very upset and sad. You can see it. Come here.
Gutted. Very romantic, wasn't it?
It's very romantic. But the big question is...
actually, it wasn't romantic at all.
He keeps saying romantic. You notice how he's starting to say... He agrees with Tom, goes, yeah, I love you, Alan.
No,
so
no, that's not the case.
The question is now, where are we going to next? It's your plan. Let's do it.
We're going to Brockenhurst.
Yeah.
And from Brockenhurst, we're going to take the Rhinefield Road, which turns into Rhinefield Ornamental Avenue. So we're going to eat sausage in Bratwurst and we're going to go to China and have some ornamental curry. If that's what you say, then yeah. If that's your interpretation, then we'll go for that. Now, Julian, because the Super Cub is now mine, right, would you like a go on my bike? Yes, please. Thank you. Because I really want to ride your monkey bike. So just for the next bit, we'll swap. So you can have a go on my bike, so you can kind of say your goodbyes. Yeah. And then I will spank your monkey. Well, here we go, back on a mighty monkey. Oh, now I'm at home again. Now I'm back where I belong. Me and the monkey bike belong together, me and these. Oh, but that exhaust, Julian, that Akrapovic exhaust, blimey, that's loud. Listen, it is like being on an exhaust pipe. Oh yes, I feel like I'm 17, causing lots of people grief again. Oh yes, monkey bikes are so much fun to ride. Oh yes. Now my monkey bike's only 4-speed, this is the 5, the newer sort. And it's nice for cruising. It's all the 5th gear's for is for cruising. Now a couple of things Julian has done to this monkey bike so it's not completely standard. Obviously one's the exhaust because he wants to feel like he's 17 again. The other side of it is he's put on a rear rack and a front rack. Now the front rack he's put on, the cargo rack, is he reckons he's bought that rack because he likes to wear, believe it or not, being an executive businessman, what he does in the office, he likes to wear a thong. And what happens is, because you know sometimes he has some windy problems, he likes to rinse them out and dry them on his rack, so he can multiply change funks on a regular basis, and that's why he put the cargo rack on. So we've named this monkey bike, as you've heard, Bluey. So from now on, everyone that sees Julian has to ask him, how's Bluey? But then maybe I should raise him on the monkey bike for slips, and then that way I can have not just a cub, I can have a new monkey bike. It's a win-win, and he can write it off as some kind of dodgy tax thing. It'd be good. So for me, if I was going to buy a new monkey and I'd like another monkey, I'd like a new monkey, I'd leave it untouched, 100% untouched. Standard exhaust. I would of course put on a rack on the back to put some stuff on, but other than that I'd generally leave it standard, because I just love them. Literally standard. Now I've got one with all the bells and whistles on and the loud exhaust, I generally miss the standard bike. But this is nice as well to dip down into fourth and still have some poke, because the gearing seems a lot closer to ride. Oh yes, very nice, very, very nice indeed.
Well, after a very short ride on the monkey, because of course this for me is a Super Cub adventure, I'm going to go back on the Super Cub. Now Julian, the one thing I will say is it's a fantastic monkey. It's almost as good as mine, except from, I think, that exhaust, dude. You're a hooligan. You're making so much noise. If it was me, I'd go for a standard or something a little bit more quiet, but you like to make a racket, right? You like everyone to know that you're coming.
I do, yeah. It's a really good feeling when your eardrums burst.
It is so loud. Right, what we're going to do, right, we're on Boulders Wood, so Boulder Wood, but we're going to call it Boulders Wood because it sounds more sexy. We're going to make this 11 out of 10 in that kind of Super Cub way.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Things turned around, didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settle in the world, like everything is new.
There very much is something special about being here on the Super Cub in the New Forest, zipping around all these little roads with the forestry, the wild horses everywhere. It's just kind of a magical place to be. This bike right here, doing this, feels really special. Really, really special. We're just having such a lovely time. And if you're kind of being on the borderline of thinking, do you know what, a small bike's for me, try it. honestly try it, because small bikes and doing some epic adventures, some 11 out of 10 craziness is a lot of fun. I'm not saying get rid of your big bike and just go small or any of that, but add one of these little babies, a monkey bike, a Super Cub, a Dax, any of them into your life, and it will be a nicer place, because it's so much fun and giggles zipping around these roads on these bikes. And I've already said it, but I'll say it again, the Super Cub, I generally really want one now. I find it uber comfortable, a nice place to be. I've got used to this step-through gearbox. I'm just enjoying it. I'm just really enjoying it, and its pace, it just ticks a lot of boxes for me. I've kind of got the cub bug that I think I need to have a cub in my life. But which one? We could go C50, C70, C90, or we could go Super Cub 125. I think I need one. I really do.
Well, we left the New Forest, and just before we did, we stopped for a coffee, and Julian, being an executive businessman, gave me loads and loads of financial advice. And you said to me, your words were, right, he literally said to me, he goes, you need to invest in things that everybody needs. And your biggest thing you said was, if I'm clever right now, so I'm glad everybody else knows because they'll all do the same, it's probably a bad idea after all that advice, buy toilet roll, because the next poo demon that happens, you're going to be really rich. So right now he's taught me into investing around about £1 million in toilet roll. Is that right?
Sometimes I just don't know what to say. I just really don't know what to say.
Well, also, right, where he's taken me to now, we're quite tired. We've just gone down the motorway and suddenly it's hit me. I'm going, oh, I'm really knackered. As you can see in the background, he's brought us to Quarry Meadow Bosom, because you spent a lot of your youth here looking for the bosom. Is that right? And can I ask the biggest question? Did you ever find the bosom?
No, I never found the bosom.
You never found the bosom?
No, in fact, we renamed the place Bosom.
Because you couldn't find the bosom.
No bosom, so we just called it Bosom instead.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now, part of the reason he's brought me here is because it's a very romantic place, because when he was younger, he spent a lot of his time sailing boats around here, and it's very fun for him, and he spent a long time with the bosom, on the boats, out there, and it is, isn't it? It's a beautiful place.
It's a lovely place.
Yeah,
it's
very nice. Relaxing. And you keep taking me to places that say no parking, don't go down, and then you just stop.
Yeah, why not?
He's like, it'll be fine. I was like, okay. But we've moved our bikes away from the place we're not supposed to stop. But we've come this far, so where are we going to go next? Because the sun is going down and we need to kind of end this in a beautiful, epic, romantic, cinematic way. So where are we going to?
Right, okay, there's a very nice place called Highdown Hill. It's near Worthing, and it's about half an hour ride. It's a lovely place. It's not actually very romantic at all, but it's at the top of a hill and it's quite nice.
What's it called again?
Highdown Hill.
Is that the place you used to take your girlfriend in the car and then you used to turn off the lights on top of the hill and get, jiggy?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Would that be good if I say yes?
Oh, yeah, that'd be lovely. Right, so we're going to go to the place you used to get jiggy. I bet you used to drive a beige Volvo.
No, I couldn't afford the petrol for a Volvo.
Oh.
I had a C15 diesel van.
There's loads of room in the back then for the jiggy. Right, let's head to the final place so he can get romantic. Not with me, obviously, with the bikes, because I've spanked his monkey now, so, and all that. Right, let's go.
Well, you wouldn't believe we've gone into a proper shower. It is peeing it down, and my nuts are now wet. But I'm hoping I can warm them by a fire later, because I'm going to need it. Oh.
Well, as you can see, for our final destination where we're going to end this adventure, behind us is an unbelievable view. But we've just gone through absolutely peeing it down rain. My crotch is so wet, it's crazy. But this amazing Super Cub adventure wouldn't happen without this man here, Mr. Julian Bickers. Now, Julian, you've been a legend, dude. You've lent me your bike, you've given me your bike now because I won it. Not just that, you've looked after me, you've planned this. I mean, we did so much cool stuff. I mean, so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
Think from when we've ridden down the wooden pier to when we popped some needles, when we've had a Chinese curry. You didn't see the bit of the Chinese curry, but we did a lot together.
We did.
In a few days. So thank you, dude, so much. Now,
Pleasure.
I've got to ask the question though, right?
Yeah.
The big question. Has it been like the best time of your life hanging out with your hero?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Any time spent hanging out with this dude is cool.
I can't believe he's actually being nice.
I've got my fingers crossed.
What we need to do now, right? Julian's wife, Helen, is cooking us a roast dinner. She's got me my favourite chair. She's lit the fire, or your son's lit the fire.
Son's gonna light the fire.
So when we get there, I'll have a roast dinner, a nice glass of wine in my favourite chair. How cool is that going to be?
Yeah, your favourite chair actually is my chair, so I'm having it this evening.
He's not. It now belongs to me, like his bike. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this mini-series, these 4 amazing episodes on this awesome bike. I'll see you next time here on the Helmet Head channel when we get up to who knows what, but something epic.